everyone, this is Greg from Endure to Bloom, and this is to give you some context as to what you're going to be watching. This video that you're about to watch was recorded earlier this morning. It was supposed to be about finding clarity, and then instead it's really showing you how much I'm needing it. I've tried to put in some captions to explain what's going on, and I apologize if it's scattered for now. These things will start to make sense as you become closer to me, as you learn more about me. As of last week, Thursday, just the day after posting my video, I became clouded. I wanted to explain the difference between my dissociative identity disorder and my bipolar disorder. The dissociative identity disorder is going to be more emotional. It's more emotional because the fractions inside this mind think for themselves. They think for themselves. And so you would find the normal reactions much more vivid, much more colorful in reaction to things that need to be done or things that need to be avoided. Think of it as a room full of children. It's not, but think of it that way. Those children want to investigate so many different things, and they're rambunctious, and they're full of energy. They're full of energy. So a task like getting a video done, it's so exciting. It's so exciting because there are so many parts with so many things to say. And I can tell you with certainty that any procrastination or lack of effort put in was not due to the dissociative identity disorder. I guarantee you that. There is entirely too much at stake personally for confusion now. My bipolar, however, is brutally painful right now. It's brutally painful right now. This is not, and I repeat, not a product of my dissociative identity disorder. I found a moment this morning where I could have some peace and calm. No distractions, no voices, no people, no screens, just me. And I haven't been outside in a while, which makes sense why I'm talking about bipolar. I can realize when I'm not being myself because I'm more depressed. Bipolars personality is a dark figure in my mind, and it brings with it this intense cinematic, villainous fog. That it's not just fog. And it's not that you're not gonna be able to see things clearly. It's that you just know that there's something bad in there. You know that nothing good comes from bipolar. Because I've created this YouTube channel in hopes of helping other people, I wish I could measure the amount of will that I had throughout the week, that I have right now The clarity that was here all last week and before is just, it's just not right now. It's clouded. It is full on fogged inside. It's been a rough week. It's been a really rough week. It has. On the inside, clarity. Haha, there's none right now. None. 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 Ooh, hey. I am so sorry. I am trying. I can see that 18 minutes has passed on this. Man. I can finish. So, I picture the outside. I picture in my mind, I envision it's a house, and it's a big house, really, really big inside my head, much bigger than the house on the outside. Right. And so if so if you are in my mind, you can open the door and you can walk out, and you're standing on my porch of my mind. And this is where I keep stuff that I don't want to let in yet. Okay? And then you go down my steps, and there's this big yard. It's a big yard in the country. And then there are these big trees that are in the yard, but they're just a couple that are spread out. And then beyond that, there's a fence. And the fence, it goes along the yard, and then there is a field, and it has like some tall grasses in it, and that is white. The grasses that are in that is white. And then there is woods over to the side, way past the white grass, and then it goes in an L shape, and it goes on and on and on. Okay? And that's what's inside my mind. But I'm crying because someone's there. I'm crying because in my mind, the white grass is kind of lets me see when bad things are coming, because they gotta move through the grass. And so if I'm standing on my porch, I can see all of the bad stuff coming, because it makes the white grass move, and it would be dark. Bad things like bad people and bad situations, and bad choices, and temptations. Yeah, and some other bad stuff. Right. I know. So we watch for depression and bipolar. I know. I've put a picture to bipolar so we can see it coming before it gets on the porch. And sometimes I feel like the trees that are in my yard, in my yard, in my mind, that they're good because they give shade, you know, when it gets really hot inside. In my mind is you gotta sometimes go outside, and I would sit in my yard and play sometimes, but the trees give shade because there you don't look up in my outside, and sometimes I think that sometimes I think that bipolar and bad things come in and they hide behind these trees in my yard. And that's scary. That's scary. That's scary. And sometimes, if I'm inside for too long, and I think I have been, is that I can't catch the bad before it gets onto the porch. I just feel terrible inside. I feel like every bit of clarity has been taken away, every bit of joy. And yet I'm fighting so hard. I am fighting so hard to finish a video on finding clarity. I am trying so fucking hard. Mental illness in every facet is blinding. It's not just dark. It can come out of anywhere during your most zealous moments. And it can blind you like it did me this week. And then you open your eyes and it's all fucking dark. I have a protection system in my head that should protect me, that should recognize the symptoms of a depressive episode, to recognize when my motivation is depleting, when my energy is failing. I have warning signs. I have warning signs. Oh, fuck. Finding clarity is very rare for me on these days. Very rare. My mind is in full battle mode now. I fight. Finding clarity and keeping it close to you. Making sure you have time for yourself, that you don't overstretch yourself. Last week I stayed up 36 hours trying to get up the last video. And I hated it. I loved that I was putting the video up, but I hated what I was doing to myself, that I was struggling so hard. I know. I apologize if I didn't explain how to find clarity. I really apologize. I really apologize. Finding clarity right now is of the essence. So I'm gonna wrap this up and get to editing so I can continue enduring. Stay safe, stay strong, people. Stay safe and stay strong. I hear it's gonna be a nice day tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Bye for one.